Alright, so a while back, Xiaomi finally launched the new Xiaomi 14 flagship series phones. Now this come with a ton of great new features, but with that said, if you're looking for a premium Xiaomi phone, the Xiaomi 13 is still a great choice. Now in this video, I just want to give you guys 5 great reasons why you might want to go for the Xiaomi 13 instead. Now we do have a lot more tech videos here on Team VRY, so if you want to check those out, I will drop some links in the description below. With that said, let's get started. Right, so first things first, I think one of the best features of the Xiaomi 13, which you might want to take into consideration, is the performance. The Xiaomi 13 does come with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, which is one of the best mobile chipsets that we've seen in a while. And the phone does come with a base storage configuration of 128 gigs and 8 gigs of RAM, but even then, it's still a very capable phone, both for users who are looking for some serious performance from their phone and for buyers who want a more casual smartphone without sacrificing too much on the features. The Xiaomi 13 is able to keep up with most gaming tasks. I mean, if you're looking for a phone to spend hours gaming, then this is definitely a great choice. And of course, it's also ideal for everyday use. Switching through my apps, going through the user interface is a breeze. And yeah, it's a very reliable smartphone thanks to the powerful chip inside. And for users looking for performance, there's very little that can go wrong here. Now, of course, the phone also comes with a great looking 6.3-inch AMOLED display. It does come with a 120Hz refresh rate, which makes it a very smooth viewing and scrolling experience. And it does get really bright at 1900 nits of peak brightness. So if you're going to use this phone outdoors, you'll have very little problems viewing it under direct sunlight. And it just hits that 6.3-inch sweet spot, which I think makes it ideal for handling. Now this brings us to the next point of discussion, which is a pretty subjective one, but I just want to include it in this video, which is the phone's design. Now the Xiaomi 13 is probably one of the best looking phones that I've handled. It's got a Gorilla Glass display for added protection. It does come with a glass back and a polished metal frame around the sides, which I think makes for a really great looking design as far as smartphones are concerned. Now it does give off some iPhone 14 Pro vibes, but the edges around the phone aren't really sharp. They're pretty comfortable to handle. And yeah, as I mentioned earlier, it's pocket friendly. You're not going to struggle much with this phone for single-handed use. And the design is simply one of the most good-looking ones out there. And I really like what Xiaomi has done here. Now moving on, another reason why you might want to get the Xiaomi 13 is the camera performance. Now it does come with a triple camera system on the back, which consists of a 50 megapixel main camera, a 10 megapixel telephoto lens, as well as an ultra-wide lens, which comes in at 12 megapixel resolution. And it does come with some add-ons from Leica, which is one of the biggest brands in professional and consumer grade photography. And for everyday point and shoot scenarios, I think that the cameras on board the Xiaomi 13 make for a great overall addition to performance. And the image quality doesn't stray too much from what you're seeing in real time. Unlike some phones which tend to oversaturate their images or maybe add a bit more contrast than what you're actually seeing, I think the Xiaomi 13 does a good job of giving you balanced looking photos. Now on to the last point of this video, which is the customizability of the software on board the Xiaomi 13. Now I do prefer the Google Pixel phone's cleaner approach to software, but that's not to say that I don't appreciate a little customizability every now and then. But yeah, customizability remains one of the biggest strengths of the Xiaomi phones. Nearly every aspect of the user interface on the Xiaomi 13 is of course customizable. If you've used Xiaomi phones before, this is going to be very familiar to you. You can change the fonts, the wallpaper, the theme, some of the device controls. And for people who like to tinker with their Android phones a lot, then the Xiaomi 13 does a great job with that. I don't even feel the need to install a third-party launcher because there's already so much that you can do with the onboard launcher on the Xiaomi 13. Alright guys, so that does it for this quick video. These are 5 reasons that I think you might want to stick with the Xiaomi 13. It's still a great phone. You get a great display, good cameras, terrific performance, a great looking design, and of course, some much welcome software customizability. Let me know what you think about the Xiaomi 13. Sound off in the comments below. Don't forget to watch our other videos here on Team VRY. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.